Maybe I should properly start this video because this is the end of the day, but it's going to be at the start of the video. Because I went to I went to Derby with my sister and we went to a couple of shops, but it's the end of the day because I never started the video. I just started videoing, but I'm now home. I've got myself a sick dinner of chicken nuggets and chips with cheese and BBQ sauce. And I'm going to sit down, scran this, and guess what? You guessed it, do nothing. I would like that one. They've got flipping Nana, or Nana, but they've only got the fucking weird numbers, man. There's so many. Christmas! I'll just say if Crystal like speaks to you, speak together. Does that one speak to you? Yeah, this one really speaks to me. This is how big mine is. Oh wait. What are they? Are they butt plugs? This is pretty big, but that's not a dick. Oh, it's a vagina. Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this one, and then I'm gonna have this one, and this one, and I'm gonna have this one. This looks like menthol crystals, and this one. Actually, this one is really speaking to me. Hi guys, hey guys, me. What are these? Oh, Jess, look at these ones. Hey guys. They're thingies. My chanclas are not syncing up, guys. Oh, sure. What are they? Oh, little dinosaurs. Bang. I like that one. Hello. Right. It's a bloody Monday night. I mean, I'll take the free fireworks show. However, the dogs are a little bit iffy. Especially you. Oh yeah, you're a bit unsure about them. The biggest one. Where are you? You're fine with them. You ain't scared of anything. They've been going on for about, I'd say an hour now, actually, like on and off. Because obviously they're not professional ones, but it's 10:15 and they're still popping off. I don't mind, because they're not dead loud, but it just makes the dogs jump, so I feel a bit bad. I've made myself a cup of tea to have with some Jaffa cake cookies that I got from Lidl. And I'm thinking of watching a film, but I kind of want to watch a horror movie, but I don't think it'll go down well, seeing as I'm by myself at the moment. Kieran's working away at the minute. So I think if I watch a scary movie, I will be very scared. I also, I don't think I've ever shown this, but I have a candelabra. And for my little Halloween party, I wanted those candles that when you burn them, they look like they're bleeding. Well, I bloody got some. They are black, and then they bleed red. I haven't lit them. They cost me £15. You get 8, so obviously I've got 2 spare. I do need to work on some kind of like thing to fix them, otherwise they're just, well, I mean, you can see, look at them, like they need to be stuck up properly before I stop burning them, otherwise it will all just collapse and go terrible. But I thought that was pretty cool. I'll also show you my first ever blind box Smisky or Smysky that I got today. I got it from Forbidden Planet with my sister, so that was fun. I'll show you. I got the museum collection. I opened it on video call to Kieran because he's my #1 fan. I thought I'd show him. It's slightly dark and he's kind of glowing. So this is from the museum collection. It says, the dad is offering you some wine and the child is too young, so he's offering you some grapes. But this is my first one and I would like to collect the museum collection. But he's so cute. I got 2 of them technically. And he's offering us some wine. Will you accept? How terrible of a vlogger am I? It's like 6:30 and I've only just picked up the phone to make a video. But I've been at my nan's all day, to be fair, and then I've just been going ham in my bedroom, like cleaning it, doing like weird jobs that I've been kind of wanting to do for ages, like strip more of the wallpaper off. I've hung Kieran's Guitar Hero guitars up as well, so it looks pretty cool. I have to show you when I get home. But I'm just out, I'm walking Rosie now, but she needs a little bit of a walk. It's trying to rain, so I'm hoping it doesn't, because I don't have a hood. But I'm gonna do this, and then I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have some food when I get in. Yeah, it's nice and dark, and I get her lost when it gets this dark. You can see her a lot better on the camera, but I get very worried when it gets to winter, and I take her on a walk in the evening because I can't see her on this little patch of green sometimes, and I'm like this. It's crazy. So sometimes I have to walk around the outskirts of the green where the street lights are.
I do have Swift enchanted onto my pickaxe. There's a ladder over there.
Man.
Honestly, I might have not given myself enough.
What are you doing? She fully bought that. That is always in her crate. And she's brought that all the way into the living room. Oh. I'll cover her booty hole. I don't actually know what's on me. I've not been picking up my phone to film. I've just had some dinner. I had some soup that my nan made, even though when I went to my nan's I had that soup today as well. But I've also got a bit of brownie that she made for my cousin's birthday. It's brownie with a swirl of peanut butter on top, which was beautiful because I also had that today. So I'm gonna eat that. It's 7:30, so I guess I should be like cooling down for bed, but I am off tomorrow as well, so I would like to get a bit more cleaning and sorting done. I've pretty much done my bedroom. I'll show you those guitars as well before I will probably forget, but I'm going to do that, eat this, find something else to like obsess over, and then maybe I will get ready for bed or chill. I don't know. Like, ignore the little holes in the wall, but this is what I've done. He's got some headphones for his amp. These are the picks that he's using at the minute. This blue one was a one that a friend gave us, and he snapped it up because he used it so much. And this black one, that was his first pick. I technically got it from work, but it's so thick, it's difficult to use. Our bedroom isn't the nicest of places because we, for some reason, decided to take all the wallpaper off and then do nothing. So there's still like wallpaper bits on it. I went round earlier. I spent like an hour like just trying to scrape more off. It didn't work. I mean, I got a lot more off, so it looks a bit better, but the paint behind the wallpaper is like marked, and it's to go like, it wasn't painted white to be white. It was painted white to be wallpapered type of thing. I think it's like emulsion paint, so it's literally just plaster. Like, it's not like whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, it's not the nicest of looking, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool hanging up his guitars. Well, they're obviously Guitar Hero guitars, because I would never hang his actual guitar on the wall because that is very, very scary. Hi guys, you join me on my bathroom floor as I attempt to silicone some of my bath. So my cousin actually came and did this earlier, but I didn't like it, so I've decided to redo it. And I would only do this if Kieran wasn't home, and Kieran isn't home as he's working away. So it's like 8:30 at night and I'm doing this. So let's get this bread, guys. Holy fuck. Okay. Nice. No, I just have to clean it up. I know you're probably not even bothered about this, but look, I did this. It does go into grey, so we'll ignore that, but I think that looks pretty good. To say I've never siliconed or caulked anything in my entire life. So I'm hoping that does. We've just had a bit of a leak. I mean, you've probably seen in my videos when I'm in the kitchen. When we have a shower, sometimes it leaks downstairs. So I'm trying to fix the problem myself now because, to be fair, I've never been waiting on anyone. I've just not done it. And I'm doing one thing at a time. I have done a lot today though. Like, I've set out my small spare room for our friend who should be staying here soon. It does need a bit more zhuzhing, but I've moved the bed and everything. So tomorrow I have to sort my big room out, which I've just been dumping all my clean washing. So I need to put all that away, which I hate. And that's why I've left it till last, because I don't want to do it. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday and it's my last day off. So I'm feeling gloomy. I don't want to go back to work, obviously. But the day is filled with melancholy. Melancholy? You know the word I mean. However, stuff needs to be done. So it's coming up to 10 o'clock and I'm heading out. So I'm going to nip to Asda and then I'm going to nip to Aldi because the dogs are in need of some food and so are we. Obviously, I want to do a nice big spend. However, it is coming up to the end of the month. So that is not plausible. What else? After that, I would like to be home by about 12, so that gives me about 2 hours, which I think I'll be able to do. I haven't been Aldi in ages, so I might take my time a bit more around there. Asda is literally just going in and getting some dog food, because if I look around, I'll end up buying something. However, I got out of bed like half an hour ago, and I'm already ready and dressed and ready and dressed. Alright, I've been home for a while now. I got home before my time that I wanted, so I have started to kind of like decorate for my little Halloween party, because even though it's pretty much like a week and a half away, I was like, if I leave it too late, then I'm gonna be flipped up. So I got some like black spider web fluff from work, so I put it like all on my mirror. I put it in my little corner. The door, it's still working. I've started like the table, but obviously like this, I'm gonna have food on here and stuff. You know, this side down here, I've finally got my blood candles. They're all set in my candelabra. I haven't really decorated the kitchen because I don't really know what to do. That's Lady like backwards sneezing, she's fine. I've got some of these from Aldi when I was there, the little like warning, do not cross. So I'm gonna keep an eye. Obviously I do have some balloons. I've got some fake candles, I've got some lights, but I kind of realised I want more. My mum did give me like a really cool set of like old style Christmas lights, but the batteries had leaked inside, so I couldn't use them. So I'm thinking of going up into my loft to find my Christmas lights so I can string them everywhere. Fingers crossed. So I think I might do that today, and then I'm gonna hoover and clean, and I'm gonna sort my dog out. How do you guys like my fringe? I was gonna go out tonight. I booked me and Kieran tickets to go to this small, well, I've never actually been to watch a film there, but it's called the Broadway Cinema in Nottingham, and they do a lot of like independent films, and they were showing Perfect Blue. It was a 4K restoration, and so I booked his tickets, but because he's working away, it meant I'd have to go alone or find someone else. And I did ask some people, but obviously it's quite last minute. It's 6 o'clock and the film starts at 9:15. Well, 9 o'clock. But I just did that thing. I think it's been a really weird thing that's been causing me anxiety like all day, is the thought of going into the town centre by myself in the dark. I've been to town many of times. Like, I'm a 24-year-old woman. I have been to town. I've vlogged myself in town. So like, it's not even a thing of like, oh, but like, it's dark. I've never been to Broadway cinema by myself. I've never been to the cinema by myself before. I'd be parking in a new car park, mainly because it was closer to the cinema, so I wouldn't have to walk as far in the dark in town. And then Kieran just rang me and he was like, are you going? And I was like, no, I can't bring myself to do it. Like, it's making me feel sick. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I'd enjoy it. And I've watched the film before. Like, I've watched Perfect Blue. That's the only reason I was going, is because I was like, oh my God, it's a 4K restoration. It's gonna look so pretty. And like, I love the film, but I don't know, even that right now, you know, when you call in sick from school, or no, when you call in sick from work and you sat there and you're like, oh no, maybe I am okay. Maybe I can go. It'll be fine. I should just go. But like, you know, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go. It's not going to be fun. And you hate it. And maybe I would enjoy it, but I think it's not the right place. And I also think because Kieran's not at home, I'd also be coming home to nothing. So like, knowing that I was supposed to be kind of doing this with him and he's not here, and it's like, I'm talking about him like he's dead. He's not dead, he's just working away. But yeah, I mean, I guess no, I'm not going. I can carry on with my like cleaning and decorating. But then again, I'm at work tomorrow, so I might go make myself something yummy. Maybe I'll have some of Nan's soup again. And she also did homemade bread, so I might have them together. Also, this is like my little like setup. I normally have, oh my God, sorry, I didn't know that was such big news. Like, you had to fucking fall over. I normally have my computer. It's on one of those like slidey desks. It's actually used for like mobility aids kind of thing, like a slidey desk or a slidey table. But I put my laptop on it so I could use it in bed. We have this cubby hole in the room, which used to be a wardrobe. You can literally see like, I look like I'm in an abandoned house. Like, an Halloween party is going to be sick because I didn't have to do anything. But literally, like, I've got my chair. You can't even see my chair, it's that small, look. Look, I'm leaning on my chair. You know? So, I might sit and I might edit my vlog. I might make an edit. I don't know how I feel about my fringe. I did cut it too short, and I did cut it really bad somewhere here. I don't know, whatever. It'll grow back. Now even my roots are starting to come through. I'm gonna have to fucking dye it again! When does it end? I'm gonna try and make myself feel a bit better. I think obviously I still feel a bit anxious because I'm at work tomorrow, which is just never ending. And I don't know if it will get better, feeling wise. So I might try and make myself something to eat, get me Jimmy Jams. I mean, I'm wearing my my Radfather t-shirt at the minute, so I was going to wear like half pajamas to this cinema. Like, would they have let me in? They would have. We are, me, Erin and Cassidy are going to, I think it will be next week, I think, a Nightmare on Elm Street viewing, but they have live scare actors there. Now, neither of us have seen the film Nightmare on Elm Street, and I don't, you know, like, I know Freddy Krueger, I know about the man, I don't know about his flipping film. So we're doing that. That's next week, and the showing is at like 11:45 at night, so it's gonna be dark and spooky. So I'm going to go make some food now. Well, actually, I should tackle this pile of clothing I've shoved onto my bed, because I was like, yes, this needs sorting. Like, I've sorted so much today, actually. Actually, these past 3 days, I've sorted. I've done a lot. I've cleaned and sorted my whole upstairs. Like, mine and Kieran's bedroom, our small spare room, and our large spare room. You know, you saw me silicone the bath. Well, kind of. Hoovered. Put so many clothes away. So many. And you know what? It took me like 5 minutes and it makes me really upset because I know it only takes 5 minutes, but I don't want to do it. And then I then start to decorate for my Halloween party. I also went shopping today. I also did like a tiny food shop. Very much smaller than I expected. Because I went onto the self-checkout and then as I was like putting in my bags, I was like, wow, like a £50 shop. This is sick. And then I put it in my fridge and I was like, oh. Yeah, that makes sense why it was only like £60 in Aldi. Yeah, I have like nothing in my fridge still. Then again, when I buy stuff for food, like food shopping, I buy majority of it for Kieran. So there's things in there that I don't like, but I'm like, Kieran loves these because I love that man and I don't know, I'd do anything for him, including like not having my favourite foods in the house. I don't know. Whatever. Stop it. I'm getting soppy or whatever the word is. I don't know what my point was either, so I'm gonna go and make myself some food because I'm Marvin. I'm on to another one of my shenanigans, seeing as I'm not doing it yet. And I need this paint shaken up, but I did a really bad thing today. And I'm not going to say it because I think Kieran watches these and he's very annoyed with me. But I went into the loft today by myself for the very first time. I used to go into the loft all the time at my mum's house. And I went into Kieran's because I wanted some lights. And got up there, fine. I was like, this is piss easy. Until I started to get down. And then the ladder. How do I explain this? So the ladder, yeah, this is the top, steps down. Yeah, it just went me, as I'm like holding myself. So I'm like this, whoa. And obviously if the ladder's full, I've now got to drop from the ceiling down. So like all here is killing, because obviously I'm so flipping silly. Anyway. I wonder if that shook it up. No, I can still hear the water. Anyway, how am I gonna do this? Okay, as many of you may have seen, when I'm filming in my kitchen, there's this like brown patch on the ceiling. And I think I explained it earlier when I was siliconing in my bath that there's some kind of leak. Well, I've kind of painted over it. It's still drying, it's still gonna need more coats, but that looks so much more better than a skid mark on my ceiling. I'm gonna leave that to dry and I might do another coat tomorrow, but at the same time I'm fine with leaving it the way it is now because it looks so much better and it's not as much of an eyesore. But yeah, it's so ambient in here. I put those up not too long ago for my little Halloween party because everything on TikTok's like, oh, you need ambient lighting, you need this. So I've kind of started to panic a bit because I don't think it's going to look nice, and I'm such a warrior and like perfectionist that the thought of someone coming into my house on a Halloween party and going, this isn't very Halloween-y, it makes me tremble. I'm like shaking at the thought of it. So I'm trying to make do with what I've got first, and then I've got a few things that I'm going to order because there's some really cool things where like you put stuff on the ceiling and I want to do that too.
It's 10:15, so I was like, well, it is 10:15, so can you still drop him off?
Good morning, guys. It's a Thursday and you can tell I'm not in a good mood. No. You know why I'm not in a good mood, and that's because I'm at work. Otherwise, I won't be sat in this chair. I'm absolutely Marvin as well. But I was trying to keep up with my cleanliness at home. So, like, literally all morning, I was just trying to clean up. Because Kieran's coming home today, but he'll be home before me. So, I wanted it to be, like, really nice for him. There's a few things I haven't, like, done. Like, we have a TV that needs to be put out front, but my car was there, so I couldn't put it there. I'm glad because I get to see him today, so I probably won't film as much because I would just be staring at him. Did you hear my stomach then? Me hungry. Today is Thursday, not much planned because I'm at work. To be fair, Oh, I do have to go to the shops today, and I'll possibly go into the shops tomorrow after work as well, so we'll see what's going on. Hi guys, I am back from work. Actually, I've been back for a while. I've just been obviously talking to Kieran. Like I said earlier, he's back from work. However, he's gone out to watch some footy. So, I went to B&M after work. Now, you know to never let a girlie go into B&M. Especially with her knowing that she's hosting a Halloween party and she's stressing. I've got a couple of things. I got some LED lights. 1 second. I feel like this will be better. So I got some, what are these? Ultra bright LED lights. I wanted colourful ones because all the ones that I got down from the loft are either the bright white or warm white. So I wanted a bit of colour. On the same breath, I got 2 colour changing bulbs. I'm hoping these will fit because my bathroom light actually takes one of those candle ones like that. And they did have those, but the screwing was really, really small. So I didn't want to buy it and it didn't fit, and I'd have to go back. I then got some paper spiders to put up. And then I got a thunder strobe light. Apparently it makes the sounds as well. So a lot of these things, like, I don't exactly know where there's no plug. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put a lot of this. Oh, I've got a screwdriver. Let me find a tool that is not supposed to be used to be a screwdriver to be my screwdriver in this very, very dark light. Do not need to be using these things. Using. Funny little word. Oh, whatever. I'll sort that out in a minute. I can't lie, I don't know really why I expected for a £5, but at least I have a strobe light now. I feel like that opens up so many, like, possibilities and stuff. Like, I don't know, my lighting stuff is coming along well. There's a few more things that I need to get. Apparently Asda at the moment have a sale on their stuff, so I'm getting one of my friends to look for me to see if there's anything I want, because I really want some of that black netting to go on the ceiling. And I had a look in Co-op and they wanted £1.50 for like a small bit, but I can get almost 10 times the length for not even 10 times the price on Amazon. So I'm possibly just going to do that. And there's also some blood bags that I want to get from Amazon, so I can make like some like cocktails or something in them, just to add to it. I don't know. I just worry that people are gonna hate me. Why do I have to go all out? And this is so unnecessary. I don't need to make lighting effects. Lighting effects in the bathroom of all places, like, so silly. But it's gonna be fun when it happens. I hope it's fun. I hope. What a bad person I am. I didn't vlog anything yesterday, but don't worry, you didn't miss out, because all I did was go to work and then I went to sleep really early because for some reason I was just shattered. Like I was falling asleep scrolling on my phone, sat up. That's weird, and I feel like today might head that way. I'm dressed for work. After work, I think we are going to Kieran's dad's for a bit though, so I do have a bit of a plan. And then tomorrow I am working in Loughborough, which is new, so I'm a bit nervous for that, but it'll be okay. Like, I've got some help there, so it's not going to be too bad. And then, well, obviously Monday I'm off. Yay! So just powering on to that in hopes that they'll let me just stay off forever with full pay. Let's get this.
One person with a 30-minute time limit, 2 people with 15-minute time limit, and you finish it inside the time limit. Yeah? No one's ever done it. No one's ever done it. Get it close.
You don't get fired, Steve. You got fired.
Yes. It's Sunday. And I've just finished work. Well, I say just. I've just driven home from work. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. It is my fault, but I took someone's instructions too literally and got myself a parking ticket. It's kind of ruined my whole day, actually, you know. It's ruined my whole day. I was having a good time at Loughborough. I got to look through a lot of really cool cameras, and I wish I'd bought one, but I don't feel right buying one when there's not another member of staff there. Why can't I park there? It's a flipping loading bay, but it looks like a parking spot. And it's a Sunday, I shouldn't... I'm home, but I want to go home. Alright guys, I've done it again, and it's now technically Monday, so I'm late in ending this video, but I don't mind. I am very, very cold. I'm making myself a 1:45 in the morning cup of tea before I go to bed to warm me up, and because I want some biscuits. So I don't have much more to say other than I cannot wait to get in bed because my toes are frozen solid. And I've got tomorrow off, so I can stay in bed.